If you are planning a family trip that's budget friendly, unique, and packed with culture and adventure, then let me take you through one of the most unforgettable journeys I have ever had. 7-day Cambodia Tour. From ancient temples straight out of a movie set to floating villages and wildlife sanctuaries, this Cambodia tour surprised us at every corner. So, if you are traveling with kids, parents, or just want something different from the usual, this tour plan is for you. The best time to visit. The best time to visit Cambodia is between November and March. During this period, the weather is dry, cool, and perfect for sightseeing, especially for families traveling with kids or elders. How to reach? You can fly from major Indian cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore to Phnom Penh or Siem Reap via connecting flights. The tour plan. Day 1. We arrived in Siem Reap on a humid afternoon, feeling both excited and jet-lagged. After dropping our bags at a guest house near town, we took a walk around the old market to feel the city's pulse. That evening, we ventured out to Pop Street, where strings of colorful lights lit up the narrow road and the air filled with mouth-watering scent of grilled seafood. Locals and backpackers mingled over cold Angkor beers, street food stalls and live music in a carnival-like atmosphere. I tasted my first Khmer noodle soup here and knew I had landed in a friendly place with a buzz that reminded me I was finally in Cambodia. Day 2. The next morning, we woke up before dawn to catch sunrise at Angkor Wat. Walking through the silent moat toward the temple at dawn was magical. Angkor Wat was built in the 12th century by King Suryavarman II. My guidebook explained that it covers about 400 acres, making it the largest religious structure in the world. Seeing its 5 lotus-bar towers glow golden in the early light and learning they symbolize mythical Mount Meru felt almost otherworldly. As I climbed up, I remembered the history of Angkor, originally a Hindu temple and later a Buddhist site. After exploring Angkor Wat, we hopped on a tuk-tuk to Angkor Thom, the old world city built by Jayavarman VII. At its center stands the Bayan Temple, a Buddhist temple from around 1200 AD, constructed by King Jayavarman VII. The Bayan's most famous feature are its many giant stone faces carved into 54 towers. Each face seemed to smile quietly in the sunlight filtering through the tree canopy, and I learned there are over 200 of these enigmatic faces in total. By midday, we were ready to leave the crowds, so we went to Ta Prohm, a temple famous for its giant roots strangling the ruins. Ta Prohm was built in 1186 by King Jayavarman VII as a Buddhist monastery and university in honor of his mother. Today, it looks like a jungle scene come to life. I remember walking into Ta Prohm and being amazed how nature and ancient architecture merged. It's even known as the Tomb Raider temple from the movie. But for me, the spiritual quiet and history there was enough to stop for a while. Day 3. On third day, we went out on a road trip to Phnom Penh, a forested holy mountain north of Siem Reap. The winding roads got steeper until the jeep pulled up at a monastery on top of the mountain. Phnom Penh is considered the birthplace of Khmer Empire. According to legend, King Jayavarman II proclaimed himself king here in the 9th century. We explored the temple ruins, then hiked through jungle trails to reach the legendary river of Thousand Lingams, a shallow stream whose sandstone riverbed is carved with hundreds of linga symbols and Hindu deities. Locals believe these carvings dating from the 11th to 12th centuries sanctify the water flowing into the plains. After that spiritual hike, we cooled off under the Kulin waterfall, dropping into the pool beneath the 20-meter drop. The water was crystal clear. Back in Siem Reap, we boarded a longboat for a cruise on Tonle Sap River, Southeast Asia's largest freshwater lake. As the boat pulled into floating village, we saw stilted houses and floating markets. Life on the lake looked so different. That evening, we attended an Apsara dance performance, a beautiful classical dance of Cambodia. We learned that this traditional royal ballet has been performed for over 1,000 years and symbolizes Khmer legends and spiritual values. Day 4. On the 4th day, we said goodbye to Siem Reap and took an early bus to Cambodia's capital, Phnom Penh. The drive took most of the day, winding through rice paddies and scattered villages. Arriving in Phnom Penh in the late afternoon felt like stepping into a different world. The city was growing fast, with new skyscrapers everywhere. We checked into our hotel and went out to stroll along Siswat Quay, the city's famous riverfront promenade. Siswat Quay is a lively 3-kilometer strip along the Tonle Sap River, lined with cafes, parks, and people of all ages enjoying the view. It was a wonderful, calm introduction to Phnom Penh's riverside charm. Day 5. The next day, we explored Phnom Penh's history and culture. In the morning, we visited the Royal Palace, a golden complex by the river. Construction of the palace began in 1866 under King Norodom, and its traditional Khmer roofs and golden spires still gleam in the sun. The palace still serves as the king's residence, which made walking around feel specially grand. In its grounds is the Silver Pagoda, a temple famous for its floor made of over 5,000 gleaming silver tiles. Inside the pagoda, there are priceless Buddha statues, a crystal Buddha, an emerald Buddha image, and a life-size gold Buddha studded with diamonds. It was a quiet place and no photos were allowed. From there, we climbed Wat Nom, the hill temple for which Phnom Penh is named. The story goes that in 1372, a rich widow named Daun Pen found 4 Buddha statues in a tree floating down the river. She built a small temple on a man-made hill to house them. The pagoda at the top is colorful and peaceful, with offerings of fruit and flowers everywhere. A small shrine even honors Lady Pen herself. Day 6. On the 6th day, we went on a mini jungle adventure at Phnom Tamau Wildlife Rescue Center, about an hour's drive from Phnom Penh. The rescue center is vast, 6,000 acres of protected forest, making it the largest zoo or wildlife sanctuary in Cambodia. Here, we saw Asian elephants gently roaming under palm trees. We also spotted playful gibbons swinging through the trees, massive saltwater crocodiles lazing by the water, and sun bears lumbering around their forested habitats. Day 7. In the afternoon, we headed to the airport for our flight back home. For budget and booking details, please check the description box below. So that's our Cambodia tour. We hope you enjoyed exploring the stunning landscapes, vibrant culture, and exciting adventures this beautiful country has to offer. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I will see you in the next tour. Until then, stay safe and happy travels.